Alright guys, how is it going? This is BrettFX here, and we are about to go live here in just a few moments for the LevelBF 5v5 finals. Now, this was the NightCup finals, and unfortunately we weren't able to finish it out on Tuesday, and there were some delays on Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday, as a matter of fact, and we had to play it on Saturday. But yeah, it should be a pretty good match. It's going to be best of three. First map going to be Dawnbreaker, second one going to be Goldmud Railway, third will be Lockers if it goes to a third map. Now, if you guys are a little bit confused on how the best of three works, this is the way it's going to go down. So normally, you would play one map, and it would be based on tickets. Team 1 ends up getting or winning that match by, let's say, 60 tickets. Team 2 then, in second round, has to come back and win it by 61 or more in order to take that match. If they don't, Team 1 will be moving on. In the best of three situation, that is how each map is going to work. If Team 1 ends up winning map 1, we will go to a map 2. If Team 2 ends up winning that map by tickets, then we will go to a map 3. Now, if you were wondering how these maps were chosen, the first two maps were chosen by the teams in a basically a banning way, where each team got to ban the maps that they did not want until the last one was left. And then the third map was picked randomly by the admins. So we should be getting going here pretty soon. Alright. We are just waiting for the rest of Exertus to jump in. Now, guys, Exertus being the undefeated champions for just about anything and everything that is LevelBF. So they have yet to lose a single event. They have won both the previous NightCups and the 10v10 that we held not too long ago. So they are definitely used to being in this high, I don't know if you can call it high pressure, but it's definitely, you know, something that, you know, you get a little bit of nervousness in you, a little bit of tension, and these guys have definitely held through it all those times, so I'm expecting some good stuff from them. Mortality making it to the finals twice in the previous Level Battlefield Cups. Both times getting beat out by Exertus, and I mean, not just by a little bit, by a lot. We're talking about basically, you know, first map would be close, and then just getting raffle stomped on the second map. And I believe the last NightCup, it was because they had a couple of guys that had to leave, and they threw in some subs. Or I don't remember exactly what it was. I wasn't casting at that time. I was actually adminning, and I had some other things that I had to attend to. Power went out. It was a really fun time. Really fun time. But anyways. Oh, excuse me. Taking a drink of some good old healthy Mountain Dew. Yum. But definitely looking forward to what we are going to be seeing tonight. Mortality being a very, very good team. Like I said before, they have placed second in the previous two LevelBF Cups. And they're probably one of... I wouldn't say they're the best, because I gotta say, Nexus SA, when they're on their game, is just a beast. And then you have moments where Mortality is just struggling against teams that they shouldn't be struggling against. For instance, on Tuesday for this LevelBF event, they played against Nexus and actually traded rounds with them, which I did not expect. Nexus NA, the North American team, and I did not expect that. I expected them to carry themselves a lot better than that. Nothing against Nexus. It's just that they are in a rebuilding period right now, where they don't have any starters really. I mean, I think I got like 2, maybe 3 starters from the beginning of the year from Battlefield 3. So they're in that rebuilding stage, getting that team chemistry together, learning everything. They haven't had a lot of chance to scrim, and for Mortality to go in there and struggle against that kind of makes you wonder how they're going to do it against Exertus. Now, Exertus, they're a little bit on the rebuilding side of things too. They dropped 2 of their starter players. I believe it was Shane and Mimic, and they ended up picking up Lead Machine and Reptile. So those are 2 new players that they've had, I believe, in the last 2 weeks. But we do have all 5 players for each of the teams. So they're still, you know, I would say that they probably have a little bit of that same issue of, you know, getting that chemistry working together. So And they did get taken down was it like 30 tickets overall for both sides of the map last LevelBF event by Nexus SA. Very, very close. On this very map, actually, on Dawnbreaker. So definitely look out, seeing what was going to happen. I'm hoping that we're going to have a very, very good match, a very back and forth match, where we are going to be seeing this go to a third map. I would definitely love to see the finals on Lockers. I personally like Lockers as a map. I know that a lot of people do not, but it's a fun map. It's very structured. It's not as flag hoppy as like Parasol Storms might be, or what was it, a Zavod might be, you know, anything like that, where you're just seeing constant rotations. You're seeing more setups and people breaking those setups, and that right there is part of. This is one of the best things about Battlefield. It was one of the best things about a first-person shooter, you know, the strategy of it, breaking those setups, holding down lanes. That's where the teamwork and the communication comes in. And I think maps like Dawnbreaker, Locker, and even Gold Mode Railway, they really, really shine on that style of play. And I'm really looking forward to that. Now, what will be really interesting, and I believe we are going to be going live here in just a few moments. Yep, that was the go live command. So we are going to be getting ready. I'm excited for it, guys. I'm excited for it. I haven't actually cast on the LevelBF channel, and I think it's been a couple of months, actually. So if you guys do not know who I am BrettFX. I have cast many a times with Level in many of their tournaments. So I'm not new. I'm not new. So, but many of you guys may not know, because I do believe we picked up about 3,000 followers, which is amazing, in the last couple of months. So I'm very excited there. And yes, I just got the message that we are going to be going live now. If you have followed me in cast, you know that I like to watch the breakout from the Chinese side. Now the reason being is because the Chinese team has to, they're basically at a disadvantage. They will not get B first, and they will not get C, obviously. So immediately they're going to be a 2-flag disadvantage. Now what we will most likely see is a 5-man push back behind A. Every now and then they'll send maybe 1 or 2 to B. The most successful one, though, is all the way up to A and then slow push down into B. And let's see what we are going to be seeing here. We do have a 1, 2, 3... some issue with some guys getting out there. And yes, we are going to be having a 5-man push right there over to A. Very standard over here from Exertus. Let's look at the free cam over here onto B flag. And like we were saying, guys, they're already going to get a 2-cap before Mortality can even get onto A. And we're going to be having actually a very aggressive move over here by Reptile, who decided to push all the way up by Planners. He's going to be able to take out one, but not the other from Mortality. And but that's going to be okay, because they're still going to be set up really well. Now, what they have to worry about here, and Exertus being very, very aggressive here, is that we might be seeing some back spawns. No, we do have a guy watching the back spawn, so very smart by them. We do have Johnny trying to get some long shots with that Scar H over there towards upper side street. And Mortality actually owning mid right now and doing a really good job at that. Reptile's going to be pushing up over here onto the side streets. He's going to be spotting one here in just a second. Sees one at Planners, able to take him down with some nice duck walking there. And he's going to go straight for a back rage. Might be catching a few bullets from behind here, but should be okay. And he's going to be getting some spawns. So they're going to be looking to go for a trade right here onto A, since they did lose B. Hitha ends up going down on that B flag. And it's just mass chaos right now there on B. Lead Machine going to be coming around on the backside. Looks like everybody was cleaned up. We do see SOCOM spawning in over there towards Bridge and using that Scar H. Salsa does end up getting taken down. Johnny, though, spawning in. So nice job here by Lead Machine. Able to get 2 picks for his buddies, and should be holding that off for him here pretty soon. Now, remember, guys, we are using LevelBF rules and ESL rules. So impacts are allowed, if you were wondering, and minis are not. Just making sure you guys are up to date on the rule set. Lead Machines, though, still staying alive, holding it down. B flag is going to be burning. We are going to be seeing, I believe that was Wreck who ended up getting taken down over there onto side street. Yes, it was, and we are going to be seeing basically the spawns flipping right now. Sosa is going to be getting up onto upper side at the moment. He's going to be able to support his team here pretty well if he can stay alive, and this is where really they want to be. They want to have at least 1, maybe 2 players up on the upper side, able to take out Hither there. So nice job there on Sosa, but it does look like, who was that? Johnny ended up getting taken down from behind. Lead Machine once again going to be the rock for Exertus. Can he hold on to B? I think he's doing a very wise thing here and not trying to pressure it. We are going to be seeing 3 players up onto that B flag. Lead Machine, I would say just push it, Lead Machine. Go around from behind and try and make something happen. We are going to be seeing a side rage. Can he make it too? He does. Going big right there, guys. You do not understand how big that actually is. His team's going to be able to push up onto B here in just a few moments, and he's holding this bridge down like a boss. Johnny's going to be having to move up here pretty soon. They got to get some pressure at the least clear out mid, and they are going to be able to trade out with Lead. So that was a very, very good trade there. Wreck is going to be staying back up, able to take out Click, so nice job there. Stops the burn onto B flag. Can he get it up over here onto upper side? No, he doesn't. Has to get some cover and stay alive. We'll be able to get the B burn back, and it's 159 to 163 with Mortality in the lead. This is awesome right here, guys. Definitely not what I was expecting out of the gate. Lead Machine getting onto B flag right now. Exertus, I wouldn't say is struggling, but they're certainly not able to get control of B as much as they want. We are going to be seeing basically 4 players. Oh, look at that, 4 players from Mortality up there onto upper side. That was a huge blunder on their part if they do not make this work. We are going to be seeing a back range able to take out Clicks. Unfortunately, nobody there for Exertus was able to hold on there. Reptile ends up going down. Nice job on Johnny. And this is something that's very interesting. Since the last patch, we've been seeing a lot of Scar H's. And I have actually used them a couple of times. I used it in a pug the other day, and it is fairly beastly. I won't lie. It's actually really good. And so if you guys have not tried it in your scrims, definitely do so. It takes a little bit of getting used to with the slower rate of fire and the reduced mag size, but it is beast at close and long range. Even with the trades, it is still a very good gun to have. Here they're going to be back up over here onto B. Looks like Exertus once again going to be able to take it, but they have to clear out mid, and I believe they just did. Yes, they did. So nice job there on Clicks and Reptile. Mortality, though, they're not in too bad a shape. It is going to be 140 to 151. They do have the lead at the moment. They have a few tickets to play with. Remember, this is the first round. So, I mean, as long as they make it a close round... God, I hate that glass. I hate that glass so much. I do that all the time. But as long as they win the second round, or they drag them down to, I would say, sub 50, they should be good. Clicks is going to be able to take out Johnny. Nice job there. Controlling mid. And Exertus now with the beast hold. We're going to be seeing one on side street and one on upper side, doing a nice double lane hold over here. And Wreck is going to be trying to push up onto mid. I would like to see Mortality pushing trench side a little bit heavier, but you got to be careful at A boxes. And that is something that he almost died from. But going to be able to catch Reptile from behind. But look at that. That's how important that spot over there, that Lead Machine is sitting in, guys. He was able to not save his buddy, but save anybody from capping that flag. And that is what it matters. 138 to 126. Now Exertus is finally going to be getting into the lead. And we will be seeing Exertus... Oh my god, I hate spectator mode right now. Wreck is going to be trying to push up. Spots one over there onto the A box. And guys, you do not want to fight with A box right there. I mean, it is almost impossible to take out a player that is sitting in it. 138 to 116. Tickets are now starting to whittle down quite a bit, but it does look like we had a spawn bomb over here from Mortality, and they were able to get a flag. So now we're going to be in a double gaming situation. Nice turnaround there. That was just good communication. Lead Machine telling Reptile, hey, broski, you got to save my butt back here. And it does look like one ends up getting taken down. Ravik is going to be back up, though. One of their better fraggers, I would say, here in the past. Definitely showing some skills over there on the Epsilon match for Sivo. And Ravik is going to be back up here trying to make it. Gets the one. Can he make it two? No. Ends up getting taken out, but his buddies finish it up over there from upper side. Wreck is going to be the only one that was left up. Has to rewalk his lane to get some pressure over here on the upper side. Try and get some side rages going on. But I think Lead and Clicks both know that there is going to be somebody over there. And he was going to be on a 2-on-1 fight. And this is not going to be good for him right now. Does spot Reptile. Trying to get some long range shots. Not able to make anything happen. B flag is now going to be flashing. So we do see a push onto B. Looks like Clicks and Reptile both got taken down. And now Mortality is going to go straight for the 3 cap, which this is a very good position for them to be in. If they can get their frags, this is going to allow them to burn a lot of tickets down really fast. And it will hurt Exertus really bad. And Exertus is electing to go just for a very hard push over here onto A. One is going to be dropping back. That's going to be Reptile. Will he be able to catch Wreck off? He does know that he's back there, I think. Wreck doesn't end up getting taken down. So we might be seeing C getting capped here in just a few moments. Only one back here is going to be Pop. and he should be able to hold that off, and I believe he will. Ravik, though, having to take care of Lead Machine back. He had a little bit of issues getting back onto A, so Exertus in a little bit of a fiasco there. Click's finally going to be getting onto C over here by Statue, but 2 spawns going off over here, and he is not going to be getting anything. And look at that. Just like that. 30 tickets burned off. And now we are seeing 97 to 95 with Mortality about to take the lead. And there it is, a big spawn bomb over here onto A flag. We are going to be seeing Hither getting taken down by Wreck. Can he make it, Lead Machine? He does. But at the same time, Clicks is able to get a shot over there onto Wreck. Takes him down. And they will be able to control A. If Mortality can hold this upper side, and if they can hold mid, they will be able to basically keep this BC push. They are going to be having Johnny sitting back here onto that C spawn, C spawn. So if you guys are wondering why he's sitting there, he's making sure that there are no back spawns over here, no random back spawns. We are going to be seeing Salsa going back and forth with a couple over there onto B flag, able to hold off one, but 2 of his buddies ends up getting taken down. And we are going to be seeing one-on-one. It looks like Lead Machine electing to try and push it up, not going to make anything happen off of it. Clicks goes up onto B flag, will be able to get the gray out. Nade's coming in. And that was a lucky nade, or lucky for him that he didn't get popped. Nice headshot there on Salsa. Just seeing the very tip of it popping out and able to get it on him. Now we're going to be seeing Subcom and Clicks going back and forth here. That ends up getting taken down. Oh, watch for the side rage right here. Clicks might be in a little bit of trouble. We are going to be seeing, who is this? Pop. He's going to be having to back up with that nade spam, but he is in a very, very, very threatening position for Exertus. If his teams can stay up, and they don't, ends up Subcom going down by Clicks, who is able to hold on. Now he goes down, and Pop should be able to make his push over there onto the actual B flag. He spots one over there on the planters. Has to be careful. There's one sitting down at planter boxes, and he's going to be caught right out into the open. Somehow manages to stay alive and get behind Bus. Wreck is going to be able to get the gray out, but not the cap onto B flag. We're going to be having Ravik pushing up very hard over here below bridge using that AEK. So we're seeing a mixed match of all kinds of weapons here tonight, guys. We're seeing the Ace, the AEK, the Scar H. So yeah, so it's just a kind of a mixed bag. Now Ravik, I think, should go around for some sort of a back rage. I think it would be really good for his team. Oh no, they got the cap, so never mind on that. Once again, Mortality going for this really weird spot. I don't know what they're thinking, spawning 3 guys up there onto upper side. It's very easy to get trapped up there. Even though it is a powerful spot, you can get trapped. There's not a whole lot of places to go. Johnny coming around the corner, able to take out Clicks. And they do end up rotating so that Johnny can make something happen. Ravik going to be playing very, very passive under bridge. Wreck is trying to make something happen over here onto side street. Again, what I would like to see is some kind of a back rage, a big push over here towards A, but I think Ravik is going to be in a very, very good position to stop that. Wreck able to get one off of upper side. He's going to be pushing right up onto B flag, and might get shot over there from Ravik. No. Narrowly escapes and stays alive, but oh man, Ravik is on him right now, and a nice nade there, able to finish him off. And Ravik does end up going down by, oh my gosh, I hate this spawn. Ends up going down by Salsa. Lead Machine is now back up, and B flag will be returning into the possession of Exertus. So a very good play there by Mortality. They just could not win out on their frags ultimately, and it does look like is going to be going back into the favor of Exertus, 58 to 41. Very, very close match here, guys. But like I said, as long as they can burn down these tickets, they will be sitting really, really good. Let's look at the free cam positioning right now, where it looks like Mortality going to try and go for a back rage here, and he might be catching 2 of them wide open. He does. Wreck able to get the nice 2-piece and clear out upper side. Will he make it a third? No, but one does end up going down over here by B. And that is going to be, who is this actually over here onto B flag? That's going to be Ravik trying to save it for his teammates. So low on health right now, 17%. And B flag going into possession of Mortality. So it is not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We might be seeing them coming back and winning out of this. Wreck does go down by the nade. And Johnny getting taken down from the side. Ravik does get hit. And we are going to be seeing Clicks getting the gray out. And oh my god. No, ends up getting taken down. There's just so much stuff going on. I can't click on my free cam, unfortunately, to show you guys. There we go. And it does look like Mortality able to hold on, getting a nice little sneaky beaver there in at the last second. But as that was happening, we are going to be seeing C flag getting flashed down. So Exertus pushing 2 flags at once, and it looks like that's not going to be long. Lead Machine ends up getting taken down. What Mortality has to be careful of is losing B flag now. As 2 of them are going to be going over onto that B setup with only 1 going to be there to defend. But you know what? Don't even have to worry about that. Who was that? That was Salsa. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it with Salsa on there. 29-29, it is now evened up. Mortality has the chance to take this first round, which is definitely going to be a moral victory. Reptile gets shot out, and I think they just might do that. 22-29 now in favor of Mortality. They have taken the lead, what seems like for a very long time in this matchup. Going to be able to spot Ravik out there by B, but those impact nades are just so strong. Able to get 2 of them right there on Salsa, drawing him down low enough to where they can get the pick on him. And now it is going to be open season onto B flag. We will be seeing 2-3 players from Exertus getting on there, and nice job there. Able to take out 2 players from mid B. And now we are going to be seeing with 10 tickets left, going into the favor of Exertus. Let's see if they can hold this burn. They've done worse over there with Epsilon, able to burn an 80 tickets down. Let's see if they can burn 20. They have to watch their spawns here. Johnny's going to be back up. Sees click over there onto Planners. Not able to make the kill on it just quite yet. Reptile, though, able to take 1 out over there onto B. Will he get the hipfire spray on Salsa? No, he doesn't. Salsa gets taken down by Lead Machine, so B flag will be staying in the possession of Exertus here at 8 and 12 tickets. Oh my god, did Exertus just do this? Did they just win this game? I think they did, guys. 7-8 right now. 2 flag advantage in favor of Exertus, and the bleed itself will be winning them the game. They have 1 more push right here for Mortality, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. No, Lead Machine holding on with a nade and a pick, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 7-3. Mortality can no longer spawn in, so GG. First round goes to Exertus by 7 tickets. Wow. Wow. That was a great round. That was a great round. So good job to Exertus there. Honestly, I thought Mortality had it in the bag. I thought they did. I mean, they were looking strong. They were pushing up. I mean, they were holding their lanes. Unfortunately, it was just not enough. So we are going to be going into round number 2, switching sides. Exertus will have technically the harder breakout side to play on in this setup. Now, guys, it's not necessarily the hard side because obviously they just flip-flop. And once you get the initial spawns out of the way, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it kind of just, you know, sets up pretty evenly for both teams. But initially, that initial breakout is so tough because as we saw before, Exertus was able to get a quick 2-cap, and before Minority or Mortality even had a flag. And that is a big deal. That is a very big deal because what that means is that Mortality is not able to get in their positions to hold that, or the Chinese team is not really able to get in their positions to hold it without having to basically scramble the entire time. Now, we are going to be seeing, like I said, once again, Exertus going to be playing on the Chinese side. And I would imagine that they're going to be doing the same 5-man back behind A, cap it, slow push down to B. That's the standard procedure for most of these 5s. Now, every now and then, you will be seeing a 1-man, very rarely a 2-man push up into bridge, mid B. There's so much nade spam, and honestly, you can get shot from C flag over there on the C tower that it's almost not worth it. But let's see what they end up doing. I would imagine that we're going to be seeing a very standard breakout over there for Mortality. 1 on C, 3 pushing B, and 1 onto upper side street. So here we go. Yeah, and there we go. Okay, so the 1-man is going to be pushing over there onto B flag. And as I said before, it's not too outrageous, but every now and then you will see it. And instead of pushing onto B, he's just going to try and one-on-one duke it out, so not going to happen there. That was going to be Salsa, able to get the nice pick there. Here is now going to be slow pushing down onto A. And actually, Exertus was able to get there a lot faster than Mortality was on that last setup. Hida is going to be over here by Planters, trying to provide some cover for his teammates. Let's zoom in a little bit there. Johnny's going to be playing super, super aggressive here, able to take out, nice job, able to take out Clicks, but not going to be enough. Does end up going down by Lead Machine. Lead Machine is going to be staying back up. Takes out Subcom with that Scar H. Like I was saying, guys, that thing is a beast. If you have not tried it, definitely do so. And so now, Exertus is in a little bit of trouble here. We're going to be seeing a very aggressive push from Mortality, and Reptile is trying to make something happen over onto upper side. That isn't going to happen. Hitha ends up getting taken down over there by Planner. So Rek is doing some work over there by B Flag. Clicks is now going to be spawning over here next to the crates, but ooh, nice nade there by Rek, or by Clicks, able to take out Rek there with those impacts. Has to be careful though, getting shot from his side. Let's take a look. That's going to be Subcom with that nice positioning there, and he does spot out Clicks, able to get the burst fire on him. Nice job, but B Flag has already gone over to XTS, and they are going to have to push in here to recap it. Solsa or Subcom there to make that happen. Spots one over there onto mid, and now A is going to be flashing, so this is really not looking good for Exertus. They might be going into it. Oh, we just saw Johnny there deciding that he didn't want to play this game anymore and ends up getting taken out with his own nade. Oh, man. But, so it wasn't going to be a 3-cap. It looks like Exertus was able to react fast enough and take C for himself. Ravik going to be pushing back down into that B flag. I don't know if he got turned around or not, but he was completely out of position. Sosa coming around over here by metal detectors. He spots 1 and 2, just waiting for the push-up. Has to fall back just a little bit. Knows there's going to be some pushes coming in from B Bridge. Looks like his teams were able to take care of that. Only one player left alive over here onto A. That's going to be Lead Machine. Now, Lead Machine doing some work in that last matchup. In fact, he's 3-0 right now, but that's not going to be enough because Solsa coming around the corner, able to get 2 picks. And we'll be getting the flag back for his team. And look at that. Look at that. Now Exertus is definitely on the back foot here. 179 to 152. And we are seeing a completely different game here. Hitha and Clicks are going to try and push up onto this C flag. Not able to get any picks there. Clicks finally going to be pushing it over here onto Stature. Able to get the hipfire spray. The C flag is now going to be burning down. And I think, honestly, Mortality just needs to back up. They need to get control of B and just hold that. They got a nice lead. They got a nice positioning. They need to not press their luck here. Subcom trying to go back and forth with 3 players from Exertus. Not going to have that happen. And look at that, like I was saying, they ended up getting out of position there. Unfortunately, a little bit too greedy. And it looks like they lost B in the process. Ravik getting taken down from mid B. And looks like Lead Machine going to be getting back rage here with that 93R. Finally going to get the finishing kill. And yeah, so I'm not really sure what Exertus was thinking there. And unfortunately, they did not clean out mid B like they thought they had. We are going to be seeing some random spawns over here next to Trench. Click's going to be trying to push up. But you know what? I think that Subcom is going to be ready for him. Yes, he is. So he's already over here by A box. And guys, like I said, this is a very, very strong position unless you just take 2 nades right to the face. Ravik going to be coming around the corner. And that was just awesome teamwork there by Exertus. A 2-man push by Clicks and Ravik doing a very good job. Able to take that out. Now they have to be careful though, because Clicks is going to be caught out into the open here. Solsa able to spot that. Will be able to hold that. No problem for his team. Ravik spawning back up onto B flag, and the 2 flag burn will be going back into the favor of Exertus. Subcom does end up going down. A little bit of a bad push there, not really timed with his teammates. But it looks like everything fleshed itself out. Exertus going to be pushing in from side streets. Wow, a big push actually. Oh, not going to make anything happen there. It was a 4-man push. Wow, 4-man push over there onto B flag. So Exertus getting very, very ballsy with their positioning of their players. And some nades. God. Oh my god, those impacts. Gotta love them impacts. And it looks like Ravik will be going down from mid B, but Exertus, and this is actually very uncharacteristic. I did not expect this actually. Hitha going to be coming around the backside. We're going to be seeing some flag trading here. A and C basically pivoting on B flag. Now Exertus still having control of B flag. We'll be able to burn those tickets down, and we are seeing that happen right now. Oh, nice pickup there by Hitha, being very patient. Something that you don't see a whole lot of competitive teams actually doing. So yeah, that was very, very, very interesting move there by Hitha. Something you don't really see very often. A very seasoned player, if you will. And we will be seeing B getting very, very contested right now. Looks like Exertus will be staying in control of it. 133 to 118. Now, this is pretty crazy right now. Mortality had a very big lead. They had about a 50-ticket lead. 40 to 50 tickets. And they've managed to get that thing whittled down to now they have maybe a 10-ticket lead. That's it. That's all they have. And this is not good. This is kind of plays with your emotions a little bit now. When that happens, Rec going to be trying to make something happen over here next to A box. But, oh, he spots one, actually. I didn't really ever use that position there. So, hey, learning something new every day, guys. And looks like Ravik will be back here holding it down for his teammates. Clicks, though. You know what? Clicks is just a solid player. He's actually the shot caller for Exertus. And he's going to be pushing right on the C, getting that triple cap burn into their favor. Even if they lose B right here, they should be okay with that double gimme. But losing out over here to Johnny, able to get onto A flag. Now, this is not good, because now we are going to be seeing some very, very good positioning for Mortality here. They have 2 in mid B, 1 over onto upper side, and he's going to be able to catch one right out into the open. Yeah, that was going to be Clicks, and that was a very, very bad or good move for Mortality. Bad for Exertus, not winning those 1-on-2 gunfights with Johnny. And looks like A flag will be going into their possession, and it's going to be set up now to where Mortality just going to have to burn those tickets off. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too late, and they're not going to have the big lead like they should have had. But they're still going to be sitting in a comfortable position, getting a nice hit fire onto Reptile here, and those footsteps going around. But 2 is just going to be too much. So many deaths right now over there into mid. It's going to be Click staying up alive. See Subcom over there by bridge. Bad nade once again. And one of the things you have to be careful with those impacts, guys, is that if you do hit a wall, you only get that one initial bounce and it goes off. So you can kill yourself very easily, as we saw Johnny doing earlier. Clicks ends up trading out with Salsa. Lead Machine going to be coming up below over here onto bridge. Should be pushing it onto B flag here in just a moment. And now we're going to be seeing a triple cap going into the favor of Mortality. So Exertus really not looking good here. I mean, they only have a 7-ticket lead in this round. And guys, that's basically anybody's game. I mean, you might as well not even count the first round with a 7-ticket lead. But we are going to be seeing him backed up into a corner over here next to Planters. He is in definitely not a good position. Let's see if Rec can make anything happen. He's in a position here to go big for his team. Able to take out 1 and 2. That's going to be Clicks. So nice job there by Rec. And, oh, can he make it a third? No, ends up pushing him back. Will be getting taken down, but I gotta tell you what, he did the damage that he needed to do. We do need to be seeing a random spawn from Rec, and that's exactly what happened there. Gonna be spawning in the backfield over there onto C flag, and now Mortality going in for the throat once again onto this A flag. I think they might be getting a little bit too aggressive, but sending an occasional 1 or 2 player out there isn't really gonna hurt that much. Salsa, though, running out of those ammos, that is not gonna be good for his teammates. In fact, you saw the rotation there onto upper side and into B flag, and now Sosa does end up going down, but Exertus is going to be making a big push over here onto B. We're going to be seeing a 50-point difference right now in favor of Mortality, so Mortality is definitely sitting in a comfortable position. But let's remember back to that last game, guys, where Exertus was able to get the momentum into their favor and definitely burn it down very, very quickly and end up winning that last round. Rec trying to go for a back rage. I did like his idea there. Unfortunately, didn't have the backup there to make anything happen. Lead Machine going to be rewalking his lane on the B, and now Exertus is looking like they're in a very dominant position with the A-B setup and those long shots across over there to upper side. We'd like to see Mortality a little bit more grouped up than what they are right now, so that they can get some of those reses, so they can get some of those team heals going on. Johnny throwing out them impact nades, and it looks like his buddy was able to clean that up. Spots Clicks over there, and now the burn will be going back into their favor. Rec narrowly staying alive over here by Bus. It looks like Ravik sitting over onto upper side. Ooh, that was a beautiful nade there, able to get a lot of damage on Hitha and Ravik. That was very, very important there. Now upper side will be going into their favor, and once again they should be getting onto this B burn. Clicks is the only thing that's going to be back here for Exertus to hold on. Reptile is going to be pushing straight on over here to C flag, so we will be seeing a slight back rage happening here in just a few moments. Clicks, though, or Ravik, though, trying to stay alive, able to take out Subcom, but that was it. Now C is going to be flashing. Hitha is going to be positioning himself so that he can help his buddy with any kind of a fallback coming in here for Mortality, and not going to be able to really do a whole lot. But we are going to be seeing a spawn bomb back here towards A. Will they be able to hold on to this? Mortality trying to get that 2 flag in their advantage once again. Clicks is going to be back here. Nice nade once again from Clicks. 78 to 34, and we are seeing Exertus coming back ever so slightly. It is now going to be A and C both grayed out. Mortality the only one with a flag, and guys, if there's only one flag in possession, there is no burn. Click's coming around the corner trying to get that hip fire. No, John not going to be able to do it, but he does hold up the team long enough so they could cap B flag, and that is what they definitely needed. Salsa going to be back over here onto B, and they are going to be looking really, really strong right now, guys. Honestly, if they can just cool down, hold this, play smart, get their frags, get their picks, they should be good. We should be seeing some med packs getting thrown out here for Solstice. Yeah, we are. Clicks is going to be trying to gear up for a push onto B flag. Spots out Solsa. Oh, gonna be getting caught running across. Unfortunately, not able to make anything happen. Lead Machine just go to C. Lead just go to C. Instead, trying to get those picks onto B flag and gets taken down. And ladies and gentlemen, Mortality coming back. I think they just had to wipe those jitters away. They just had to wipe those jitters away. 73 to 9. And just for attrition, I don't think that Exertus is going to be able to come back. But a massive push coming in here onto B flag. Where is my free cam, guys? Unfortunately, I missed a lot of that. But we are going to be seeing 2 players left up alive onto B. The only one left up is going to be Lead Machine, I believe. And he is going to be taken down. Oh, no, it was Clicks. And he is going to be taken down. And nice job there. 72 to 0 in favor of Mortality. They will be taking this first map. So definitely good job to both of those teams. Wow. Wow. I got to say, Mortality coming back with a vengeance there. They don't want to have second 3 times in a row.